So today I found out Lauren Asher's Cuban. Look at these leggings. Those who get it, get it. This is the moment because it went straight into my eyes. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? You're having sex, calm down. What's up, it's Jan back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. This is gonna be a light-hearted, possibly some romance, fun-ish type of reading vlog. Life has been lifing, okay? So I am suddenly in a romance mood, but I've decided I might throw in like a cozy mystery here too. Like, I just need some lighthearted, fluffy, fun books to read that are written well or semi-well, at least not too cringy and fairly entertaining, because my headspace, my life right now, everything's just like dark enough. I can't read horror right now. I don't want to be really in the real world, but if I'm gonna be swooning and kicking my feet, then I can get behind that. I might dabble in some fantasy this week as well. I am in the middle of a couple fantasies, but I'm not gonna speak that out into the universe, those titles, just in case I jinx myself. If you're wondering where my bangs went, I don't know either. I'm just rolling with it. I'm also holding this up when I could easily put you down on my bed, but the lighting is just significantly worse from this angle. So we're gonna pretend there's a ring light in front of me. Currently on sprints with Christina and Katie. We have like 10 minutes left of the sprint, but I've been reading That Time I Got Drunk and Yeeted a Love Potion at a Werewolf. This is the second book in the Mead Mishap series by Kimberly Lemming. I read That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon in the beginning of the year. I want to say it was February, and I actually really enjoyed it. So I have the other two books. I also read the novella in between book 1 and 2 called Mistletoe, and that one was okay. But I also have, I keep forgetting the name of it, but it's the novella after this on my Kindle, so maybe if I'm still in the mood for this world, I'll hop into that as well. 56 pages into this one so far. I am trying to read at least 100 pages of it today because I didn't read this morning when I woke up. Just didn't have time. I've been sleeping in. It's been rough, but we're gonna push through. We persevere on this channel. We're gonna try to make ourselves feel better with some lighthearted, fluffy shit. This speaks for itself. I mean, the plot is in the title. It happens in the first 20 pages where she accidentally hits a werewolf with a love potion. Now he's obsessed with her. It eventually becomes a mutual thing. It's hilarious. Kimberly Lemming's writing isn't the best, but I love her humor. This world is fun to be in as well. Characters are great. It's just a fun, silly, goofy time. I am annotating as usual. I have an idea of what I want to read in this vlog, but I will just speak them out as I go, again, so I don't jinx myself and just like completely change up on you anyway. This wasn't on my April hopefuls. Not a lot of romances were at all, really. Maybe a couple, but I don't know what I'm doing. I fuck around a lot in the beginnings of the month, and then I hate myself at the end because then I'm scrambling to fit all my reading goals for the month in. I also might try to find, I almost said a lighthearted nonfiction, but I did kind of start from scratch by Tembe Locke via audio, but I decided I want to follow along with the physical copy, which I've owned for a while. I watched the show and it's really sad, so I don't know if I want to tackle that in this vlog. Maybe I'll find a more like humorous nonfiction to put in this vlog. Maybe like a Samantha Irby. I just want to be intentional and read as many BIPOC authors as I can in this vlog as well. So yeah, that is the gist of this vlog. Sorry. I look disheveled. It's April 8th, Monday. This is gonna go until Friday morning the latest because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I have my Lair monthly weekend readathon. If you don't know what the Lair is, it's my Patreon. We're vampire themed. All the perks and stuff are gonna be listed in the Patreon link that I always have linked down below. I'll save the spiel because frankly my arm's getting tired and I want to read these last 5 minutes of the sprint. I'll talk to y'all later. I hope this vlog is as fun as I'm anticipating. We're back a couple hours later. Just hit page 100 and I'm stopping for the night, and I just wanted to say I hate the sex scenes so far. They're all so cringy. There was only one, but it lasted like 25 pages, no joke. Also wanted to say I should have known, but I did not think about the fact that a werewolf is involved. There was also a werewolf in Bride, and I just didn't think that I would encounter the knot so soon after reading Bride. I didn't think this one through. I mean, I'm still here for the humor and the characters because because right after that long ass sex scene, the beginning of the chapter afterwards made me laugh. So we'll see how the rest of it goes. Still gonna read the rest of the series, which is a book and a half, but still. Look, it's a Joseph.
Hi.
And I don't know who the third one follows, actually. But I own it, so I'm gonna read it. I know people hate that logic, Katie, but I'm gonna do it. I mean, I don't hate it. I just hate the sex scene that I just read. You know, this is hypocritical of me to say because I always say Joey and I's romance trope is insta-love. But I like insta-love when it's done well. This was with a love potion, so that's different. I love a good slow burn, and this is not it. That's what makes sex scenes better for me, is if it were slow burn. But also the things he was saying were just not, like, wet slit, can't do it. Her pink little pussy quivering, hate it. Hate it. It sounds infantilizing. I don't like that. I don't like it. Why was his cock near weeping? And then she tasted even better, sweet and sultry, like a mermaid singing her irresistible melody, and I was a hapless sailor, all too willing to jump into the arms of death. Why is it so melodramatic for no reason? Like, there are some things that, like, I get it. It's a werewolf talking, so, like, he's supposed to be all, you know, I'm a fantasy character talking this weird way, but it just, like, sounds off with the rest of the writing style. No, the worst, I think the worst, that pouting little flower was dripping. I hate it. There's this guidebook, okay, that his friends had about humans and their bodies. The fact that he was, like, referencing that, like, it was weird. I don't like it. And I get, like, some people are into this. Fine, okay, you like your monster romances. I could get behind them, okay? This was just cringy writing. Wet juices, though, even with human to human, can't do it. Oh, another melodramatic line. Instinct and reason raged a brutal war. You're having sex, calm down. Like, you don't need to be that. It's not that serious. And also, Valley of her breasts was used twice within the same spread of pages, like one here and one on the side. That's about it with my green cringy tabs. On that note, I will update tomorrow. I'm gonna hope to finish this tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tuesday. Oh, so I could stay up late-ish because I have Wednesdays off, as we all know by now. And this is only 244 pages, and it's quick. So if I read like 30-40 pages on my lunch break, I can easily just knock out the rest of it tomorrow, and then we can start another romance book. This is not going as planned. Like, I haven't swooned a single time yet, but it's a lot easier, quicker to read than other things I've been picking up. So it's doing that side of the job where, like, I'm actually getting shit done. Oh, I DNF'd a book today, but that doesn't really matter. It was an audiobook that I wasn't really into anyway. I was just reading it to read it. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Okay. Bye. Good night. Talk to you tomorrow for day 2 of this vlog. Say bye, Joey.
Bye, Joey.
Hi, we're back at this angle. First things first. Oh, I have other unboxings too, but I've been, like, weird about unboxing books in vlogs because I keep thinking, like, oh, I'll just show them in a book haul. So I'll just show them in a book haul. But I will show these candles because Novel Wick sent me 2 more candles. This one is the horror one. I'm so stoked. Y'all have no idea. Spice cider and chestnut. And it smells like fucking fall. Okay, look. It looks like fall, but it also smells like fall. But I think I like this one a little bit better, just a little bit. First of all, it's Taylor inspired all too well. Look at those autumn leaves. And it's literally the scent Fallen Leaves. And again, orange. Soy candles are what I need because we have a bunch of those Bath & Body Works candles and they hurt my lungs. So I need, like, this soy shit, you know? I do have a code, Jan10, for 10% off on novelwicks.com. That's all down below. I also have a library haul. I got my hold for, I don't know how to say this, is it Einhallow? I don't know, apparently it's an island by Scotland, something like that. This is a Frankenstein reimagining, retelling. Tiffany from my Patreon, she loves Frankenstein, like, more than anyone I've ever met. And she recommended this to, like, anyone who was listening. So I listened. I said, I hear you, girl. The chapters are really short. This is, like, the butteriest matte ever. It's, like, the same buttery matte as, like, aardvark books. And it's less than 300 pages. So I might actually read this for our Lair readathon this weekend. It's cryptid themed. And one of the prompts is for the Loch Ness Monster, which is read a book that involves water. Since this takes place on an island, checks out. For this vlog, though, I wanted to get some graphic novels by BIPOC authors as much as I could. So I found 2, and then I put another one called Lunar New Year Love Story on hold. Again, we're sticking with the lighthearted, romantic type of themes, right? So we have The Prince and the Dressmaker, which I've heard a lot about, and it's by Jen Wang. And then we have If You'll Have Me, which I haven't heard anything about. I just saw it on the shelves, and it's by Uni. So that'd be cute. That's all I got. I'm gonna get ready for my live show with Kendall in a few minutes, like 45 minutes. We're gonna be talking about the clinic. I'm excited for that. I have to edit. I'm gonna edit for the next 45 minutes. Okay, goodbye.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no
It's not even 7 a.m., but I just got ready. I'm still in my bat PJs though, until further notice. I'm treating today like a mini solo, less than 24-hour romance, lighthearted, fluffy readathon. I got up at 5-ish, finished If You'll Have Me. It's a sapphic romance. Bold of me to assume it wasn't, but it's one of the best sapphic romances I've ever read, probably. Maybe part of that is because the art style was super cute. I've actually never heard of this until I got it from the library yesterday. I think I mentioned that already. I gave it 4 stars. I started this last night. I read like 100 pages and then I finished the last like 200 something this morning, right off the bat. That felt good. I do have a fun fact about dandelions because there's a dandelion on the cover. She's holding it. I also didn't notice until they acknowledged it in the book. She has 2 different colored eyes. She has a brown one and a green one. You can't really see, but trust me. Super cute. I believe they're in college. This girl is like very like fuck girl energy, hooking up with a bunch of girls, and there are a lot of rumors that like she seduces women when she skips class and blah blah blah. And then they went to a party. She got rejected basically, and this girl found her because she was like, that girl was wearing a ring. Are you okay? Did you get hurt? Because yeah, she got slapped. And then so she put a band-aid on her face, and from then on things were brewing, but they were like confused as to what they were because, you know, she's heard the rumors and she's like slowly actually getting feelings, but she has like other baggage to take care of, and then she keeps seeing her with other women. It's a whole thing. It's messy, but it's cute, and the art style, like I said, is adorable. I don't want to spoil anything, but just like the colors, especially the scenes when the sun was setting or like the night ones. So super cute, 4 stars. My fun fact is the origin of the word dandelion. It comes from the French term dandelion. I'm over a year into my Duolingo French lessons. We're putting it to the test here. So it means lion's tooth because of the jagged shape of the leaves. So there you go. Like I said, it's right before 7 o'clock now. I am gonna continue trying to finish this one. I have less than, this is 70, so then to 30, 31. Okay, Christina said that the way we both do math with like rounding up and the way I was just doing it, she said that's like a huge symptom of ADHD. So, I mean, I don't know, but all I know is I've been wanting to get diagnosed for a while. Anyway, I think I have a little over 70 pages left. So I should be done with that in a little over an hour, hour and a half maybe, depending how well I focus. And then we're gonna move on to, I don't know, I really want to finish A Curious Beginning today. A lot of people classify that as a romance. I know it's technically a cozy mystery, but it's really all about the characters, and I can tell that just from book 1, and there are like I think 9 books now, so I'm gonna count it as a romance. If nothing else, then it's gonna be lighthearted, fluffy. But first things first, we're gonna finish this. I definitely want to finish The Prince and the Dressmaker today from beginning to end. Otherwise, I have nothing planned. I'm not leaving the house until 4 because I have a doctor's appointment, which sucks because that just like kills my mojo. That's all I got. I'll let you know when I finish this book and we'll go from there. Hello, pardon the interruption, but we're gonna pause productivity for a little bit and talk about Halara. I just wanted to thank them for working with me once again and sending me a bunch of stuff. When I say a bunch, like a bunch. Okay, there are some things that I picked out and then they told me that some things were out of stock, so they chose a couple things for me. This is like $300 worth of stuff. So I'm stoked to try it all out for you. I've worked with them before. They're this mostly workout athleisure type of brand, but they also have casual clothing on there as well, and then dresses and skirts and things like that. So they've got a lot of options and everything has been super comfortable from the things I've received before. So I'm excited to try all of these out, and I do have a discount code, of course, and all of that will be down below. And my code is JAN15 for 15% off all full priced items. So yeah, let me put on a few things and then I'll show y'all and talk about them. Okay, so first of all, I'll have all the links to all these products down below. The tags on them don't have like the specific names, so everything will be linked down below. I'll try to talk about the stuff I do remember in terms of like what they're called, but I'll definitely say my sizing. So for those of y'all who didn't know, I am 4'10.5", so very short. I don't know what that is in the metric system, sorry, but that'll help with the length of the leggings and whatever else. This sports bra is one of my new favorite things. There's a little cutout. I remember this color was like plaid green or something like that, and I don't have anything like this. This is what the back looks like, and it's super comfortable, super soft. And then I paired it with these leggings. They're like this grayish, bluish, I don't even know. I think these are like the butt shaper leggings. There's like ruching on the butt. I believe I got the 7/8, but it's still a little bit long for me because I'm so short. It's not like an excessive amount of like bunching up. It's actually fine. It's actually almost perfect. It's just a little bit bunched, but it doesn't bother me any. I got the leggings in a small and a sports bra in an extra small. Moving on because we have a lot of items. Okay, so this is one of the things that I didn't pick out for myself, and I don't have a top this color yet, but I do have leggings that potentially match. But I didn't realize as I was putting it on that it was an asymmetrical situation. So it's like a long line sports bra. I believe this is an extra small, I want to say, because it fits really well, really snug. That's that. I love this too. Okay, pardon my messy background, but I kind of match this aardvark box. Anyway, these are some cinched joggers. Can't really tell. They're cinched at the bottom. I got them in a small because I like my joggers kind of like tight over here. I saw it had a drawstring, so I'm like, okay, I can tighten it up here, but it'll be loose and comfy the rest of the way down. Has pockets. I don't have any of this color. I didn't choose this color either, but I kind of love it. So thank you, Halara. Good choice. Okay, this looks kind of weird with these pants, so ignore that, but it has thumb holes. I think I have this exact same thing in a light gray, but I got this one in a small this time because the other one was a little bit tight, and this one fits perfectly. This is perfect for running outside right now in the transition from winter to spring. Definitely going to be using this soon. It's just like a quarter zip, and it's like the indigo color. Okay. Next, okay, we've got a dress, but not just any dress. This is one of the comfiest dresses I own. It has like a sports bra. It has padding. Okay, there's a sports bra right here, and then it gets better. Well, first, it crosses in the back. I got this in an extra small. This is gonna look really inappropriate, but there are shorts. There are shorts underneath, and it's like a spandex material. It's so freaking comfortable. I don't even feel like I'm wearing a dress. This is wild. I'm obsessed. I love this. Oh my god. I don't think I have any dresses this color either. This one I did choose for myself, so yay me. Y'all, I am losing my mind right now. First of all, this I picked out. I have this exact same sports bra in 2 other colors at this point. I have a black one and like a charcoalish, bluish gray one, but this I did not choose. Y'all aren't ready, because I wasn't ready. Look at these leggings. What? Look at them. There's a mesh cutout and these like, I don't even know how to explain it. This is so me. How did they know? How did they know? I didn't even see these on the website. And then it has like the crossover thing in the front, so it's super flattering. Obviously I wouldn't work out in these, but I would wear these to a concert. Wow, 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 wow. They nailed it. I don't know what to say. I do know I have more stuff though, so. Also, these leggings and the red top were both an extra small. This I did not choose, or maybe I did, but it has thumb holes too, and I just have been loving this dark blue with my jet black hair lately, and I love long sleeve tops that have thumb holes. As you can see, I'm very enthusiastic about my thumb holes. We're gonna rephrase that. We're just gonna pretend I didn't say that, okay? Because that was a that's what she said moment, but we're not gonna do that because we're trying to maintain professionality, okay? But yes, it's just a cropped long sleeve. It's very lightweight, like very lightweight. I love that. Most things have padding and everything's just like buttery soft for the most part. Yes. Okay, we've got another super cute dress. It's another one with the shorts underneath. The back is what's unique about it. Very cute, very twisty, crisscrossy. It's super simple. It just flows out a little bit. It's the perfect length, very casual. Butt's not about to show, and then the shorts underneath. This is cute. Love this. We've got 2 pairs of leggings left, so I'm gonna throw another top on, and then we'll wrap this up. Okay, so that dress was an extra small. This is actually a small. I put it back on because, did I say the sizing at all? I don't know. Then we have these leggings that are this like purpley gray material, and they're so just buttery freaking soft. They're just like smooth. Best part, pockets. I'm gonna have leggings for days and it's gonna be great. Maybe I'll actually be consistent at the gym, question mark. I have this color of leggings already from American Eagle, but they have like the crossover. So these are just regular leggings. They're super snug, super tight, super soft. These don't have pockets, but I don't even care because they fit perfectly. And they're an extra small. Those purpley gray leggings, also an extra small. And I actually really like this outfit. I like this dark blue with this green. Cute. Okay, so that was everything. I'm beyond like elated by all this new stuff. So hopefully this is motivation for me to actually go to the gym and stay consistent with it at some point. Wow, I really like these green ones. I love how the band is like very thick. It's just so snug. Maybe I'll work out today. Thank you so much to Halara for working with me once again and sending me all these goodies. I'm so grateful, highly appreciative of this partnership. I'm so excited to try everything out in action. Again, use my code JAN15 for 15% off any full priced items on Halara.com. Yeah, well, let's go back to regular scheduled programming where we read a bunch of lighthearted shit. Hello, this is a new angle. This is just where I happen to leave my tripod with my camera. It's currently 9:30. Finally got through this book. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. I just wanted it to end by 150 pages in. I was like, I'm so over it. Wasn't a fan of the fantasy plot. Really, what carried this book was the humor, the banter, the tension between our 2 main characters, or all of the characters really. The banter between all the characters, but the tension between our 2 main characters. I preferred that over like the intimate moments because we've established that I hated the sex scenes in this. Didn't really care for them. Kind of cringy, really cringy actually. There was something that I usually love in books. Sorry, I have to pee. That's why I'm like swaying back and forth. There's something that I usually love in books that was in the fantasy plotline, but I didn't like it. It felt too cartoony and like just not fun. It was supposed to be fun, but it was just like boring. And the epilogue had the cliche, but like in a different way. And then I think it also led really well to the next book because it was from the perspective of a different character that wasn't our few main ones. We also got a chapter from the POV of Cinnamon, who was the main female character in the first book. So that was fun. Real quick, because I really have to pee. I'm gonna give a fun fact about lobsters because there was a lobster situation at the end there. They taste with their legs and they chew with their stomachs. Don't know how that works, but there you go. Something I learned. So yay, book 2 for the day. I think I'm still in like the novel mood. I don't feel the need to switch to a graphic novel just yet. I think I'm gonna save that for like later when I'm maybe like more tired or whatever, or like on crunch time and want to get one more book in. I think I'm gonna continue A Curious Beginning, do dishes and things like that while I listen to the audiobook, but I'm also annotating, so it might be kind of hard. I don't know, but I gotta go pee. I will talk to y'all when I have some sort of update. Okay, finished my dishes. I realized I forgot to say my favorite line from the Time I Got Drunk book. There was this one part, I don't even remember who was speaking, but someone was like, "You smell like old cheese and a mother's regret." And I was like, why is that so funny? I laughed about it for like 2 minutes. It was great. Anyway, I read a chapter of A Curious Beginning while I was washing dishes. It's so good. I mean, I don't know what else to say about this book because everyone's talking about these books right now, especially since the most recent one came out. I just love their banter. It's such sophisticated banter too, especially with the accent of the narrator. It's just like their vocabulary is so expansive. Is that the right word? I don't know. They have a very wide vocabulary. So it's like they're arguing and bantering, but like not even arguing. They're like bantering, but it's like smart banter and everything is reasonable and it all makes sense. It's not just like shooting shit around, you know what I mean? And I just like how things are worded, how the sentences just flow. It's a really well written book, so I'm excited to finally finish it today. I realized there's an excerpt for the next book at the end, so I have less pages than I thought. I have like 170-ish pages left. That is very doable. It's only 10 o'clock. I'm living my best life. I'm done. I finished it, and boy, do I feel fucking great. I'm so happy I finally finished this. I don't know why it took me months, but taking off a current read from your Goodreads currently reading tab after months and like actually finishing it and not DNFing it is almost better than reading a good book. It's better than finishing the actual book. Like, it's that feeling of getting that out there. Now I'm down to 3 current reads, but those 3 current reads I don't want to read at all today because it's We Hunt the Flame, When the Moon Hatched. Both of those are too much for my brain right now. And then Bad Fruit by Ella King, which is not the lighthearted stuff that I want right now. I don't know where that story's going, but it's not where I want to be at the moment. Anyway, I gave it 4 stars. Really enjoyed it. Really looking forward to the second book. I bought it on Pango. And then the seller canceled it because she was moving and she accidentally packed it away. I was like, okay, I'll just wait till I finish the book to actually look for it again. And there was 1 copy and it was paperback, so perfect. You know how some people are like concerned that they're gonna have to wait until the paperback and they want them all to match? Well, there's no way I'm gonna finish this series or like catch up anytime soon. So like, I'm sure by the time I get to the 9th one, the paperback will be out. So I am unbothered by that. We're gonna take it one book at a time. I am not gonna be that bitch for this series who buys the entire series. I'm gonna do this one book by book just because I know it's slow burn. I know it'll feel more satisfying to buy them one at a time. But anyway, there's a little twist in here and I want to say what my brain immediately compared it to, but it's too obvious and it's too spoilery. So I'm not going to do that, but if you know, you know. I love that reveal. This is definitely a book that I think I would reread in the future because of how much information is involved, how much interaction between characters are involved. Oh, I didn't prepare a fun fact. You know, the obvious fun fact would be about butterflies because she's a lepidopterist. Can I just use that because my phone is all the way over there? If you didn't know, butterfly experts, people who study butterflies professionally for a living, are called lepidopterists. I really hope I'm saying that correctly. There's your fun fact. I also really love the setting, the Victorian England setting in London 1887. I'm so happy to be done with this. I just love the characters. Veronica and Stoker are unmatched with their banter. Everyone was right. The plan now is to update my bullet journal. It's like 12:30 at the moment. I've been really craving Jollibee, just like some fried chicken from Jollibee, you know, with some white rice and gravy. I'm so freaking excited. But it's a 40-minute drive. I gotta get gas. So I'm gonna get gas. I'm gonna drive the 40 minutes and take myself on a little solo Jollibee date. I'm gonna take my Kindle with me and read the short story. It's like 44 pages called A Bump in Boohale, which is the next novella / short story of the Mead Mishap series, you know, that Time I Got Drunk series. So I'm gonna read that while I eat. I have 2 romance audiobooks for my drive. I might listen to music on my way there, but on my way back I might do an audiobook. I don't know. I don't want to burn myself out too fast, you know? I'm on book 3 for the day, so we are good. But I just got The Fake Mate, which is the werewolf book I got from Aardvark, because I was like, okay, let me check for audiobooks for all 3 of these Aardvark books. Ideally, I would like to read Expiration Dates by Rebecca Searle physically, but since I want to listen to something, then I have The Fake Mate, but it's another werewolf one, so I don't know if I want to read about knots again. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but like people were making such a big deal about it in Bride that I'm like, okay, now it's bothering me. me. I'm sure that'll come up. I have an alternative. I have Better Hate Than Never by Chloe Leese, who I love. I love her disability rep in her books, the sex scenes in her books. I love the romance, the chemistry between her characters. She's a really good writer. I think I've read like 5 at this point. There were only a couple of her books that I've read that I gave 3 stars. I'm still in the middle of the Bergman Brothers series. I believe Better Hate Than Never is the Something Sisters. I don't even know. But I read Two Wrongs Make a Right, which is the first book in this spin-off series. That was one that I gave 3 stars. So we'll see how this one goes. It's like childhood friends, hate to love type thing. We'll see. The narrators are kind of annoying me, so. But the narrator for this was really good. Okay, so bullet journal, gas, Jollibee, come back. I'll have like an hour before I have to leave for my appointment, and we'll see what I accomplish in that hour. I think I'm gonna have to get blood drawn today, so I hope I'm not too drained afterwards because I want to go to the gym or do some sort of workout today for sure. Okay,
Shitty car, but we hit the road. Doesn't matter where we go and destination unknown. I don't care where the motor stops, cause when I want.
Hello, I am back home. Jollibee was good. It was very peaceful, surprisingly. I read A Bump in Boo Hail, 23% of it. So 12 pages apparently. It's set in like spooky season. I had no idea. Like, I feel like that's a good sign. It might be the highest rated by far of this series for me. Just because the way chapter 1 ended, I was like, the bells are ringing. I am intrigued. Just got off the phone with Katie. Talked to her for like almost an hour. I don't even remember my drive, to be honest. It's exactly 3 o'clock. I have an hour before I have to leave again to go to the doctor. So I think now I'm just gonna import my footage for my next vlog and then just try to finish A Bump in Boo Hail. What a great day to have a great day. Okay, I have things to say. I imported footage. I took like a 20-minute nap, immediately had to leave. Oh, Joey just got home. Apparently I've had arthritis for 10 years now, and I've been going to that same doctor for 10 years, and it was so cute. Everyone like at the desk was like, we remember when you started coming when you were like little. No, I was 16. They were like, we've been talking about how much you've grown up and we're growing with you. And it was just so cute. 2 of the ladies were outside like by their cars when I left. First of all, they took 10 vials of blood from me, so that's also cool. I was like, bye, have a good one. And then I went into my car and I immediately put hand sanitizer on. I keep it in like the door of my car, but my hand sanitizer was so old, like the bottle, because I just keep refilling it, that the nozzle part is cracked. So if you don't cover it with your whole hand, it like attacks you, and that's exactly what it did. And that's why my eyeliner is off, because it went straight into my eyes. Like a scary amount of sanitizer went into my eyes, went into my mouth. It was scary. I was like, if people can get maced, I can handle this. So I just like toughened it up, wiped my tears, and just drove. But okay, they're about to walk in the door, so talk to y'all later. I forgot to say, I finished another book. Book number 4, baby. I finished A Bump in Boo Hail while I was waiting for my doctor. I gave it 2 stars again. Did I talk about this already? The first chapter was good, and I thought it was gonna have a bunch of spooky pizzazz. But then, so this is what happened. So chapter 1, I was like, ooh, intrigue. What is this last line of chapter 1? Some shit's gonna go down. It's gonna be spooky. It's gonna be great. Someone's gonna die. And then chapter 2 happens, they're banging. Okay, it's not a cringy sex scene. It's actually kind of cute because I like Fallon and Cinnamon. But then after that, well, during that, I was like, okay, when is the sex scene gonna end? I'm over it. And then the next chapter and the chapter after that and probably the chapter after that, people were just scaring each other. And it wasn't fun scaring. It was like kind of lame, actually. Like nothing was happening. And then it was over. I mean, what do you expect from like a 40-page story, right? But still, 2 stars. I heard that the third one, That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Human, is better than the first 2, like full novels. So looking forward to that, but I'll be the judge of that. I started The Prince and the Dressmaker. I think I'm in the mood to read Love Redesigned though. I started and picked out my like annotation stuff for Twisted Games and Love Redesigned, and I think I'm more in the mood for Love Redesigned right now because I want to hold a chunkier paperback. I don't know, I can't explain it. Those who get it, but I started both of them, but I'm not gonna add them to my current reads just yet until I'm like a chunk into it. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Look at him.
So,
Hello, we're back in bed with the harsh lighting. 10 p.m. now, and I just finished my 5th book of the day, The Prince and the Dressmaker, and I gave it 5 stars. One, the art style is adorable. It was very fun and pleasant to look at, and a lot happened in this book. We have our dressmaker, our seamstress, who ended up getting this job to design dresses for the prince because the prince loves to wear dresses. This is like his big secret. She is involved in keeping the secret. Then eventually, of course, people find out. out, but in the process there was a lot going on with the royal family in and of itself. Frances, our seamstress, her career, there were just a lot of moving parts in this story, and I really appreciated how empowering it was. Nothing was like dumbed down. Like, this was in the middle grade section, so I was surprised how like sophisticated it was, but also without overcomplicating it. Yeah, it was really good. Highly recommend if you're looking for a graphic novel with a powerful message and by an Asian author. Do I have a fun fact? No, I don't. Fun facts about dresses. Who made the first dress? Known as the Tarkan dress, this rather elegant piece was found in a 5,000-year-old Egyptian tomb. Of course, everything originated from Egypt. I've done so many of these fun facts where it was like, where was the first one found? And it was an Egyptian tomb. It takes 700 gallons of water to make a cotton shirt. I mean, that's not about dresses, but it's about fashion, so we'll go with that. That's a lot of fucking water. So that's depressing. It's gonna be my last book of the night. I do want to keep reading a couple more chapters of Love Redesigned because it is a chunky book, and if I'm gonna commit to that one, then I want to finish it in this vlog. That's iffy because I'm trying to end this vlog Friday morning since I have my layer readathon and it's Wednesday night. So if anything, if I can just get out like most of my thoughts for the first half, I think I'll be content, and then I can just like say my final thoughts in my April wrap up. Yeah, good night for now probably, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow at some point. I obviously have work, and then after work I'm gonna hang out with Laura. I know we've been hanging out a lot lately, it's weird, but we're just gonna go to a coffee shop that's open till like 9, but we're not gonna, I hope we don't stay out till 9. We might read a little, chat a little, the usual, you know. I edited a little bit of my video tonight, but not too much at all, so hopefully I get up early so I can make some headway into that before I get behind again with vlogs. Okay, before this clip gets too long, good night. Well, this is a new angle. Hello. So Joey and I were just watching newly read book tags that we filmed a year ago and that Noelle and Wes filmed. But anyway, we're about to read. Joey hasn't read with me in quite a while because he doesn't love me anymore, but that's not the point. The point is this 3-year diary. This is the moment. This is what's gonna get all my thoughts out in a concise manner for 3 straight years, ideally. Bella from Throne of Pages had a 5-year one, and I was like, this is the best concept I've ever heard. Oh wow, I just turned to our anniversary. Look at that. So it looks like this on the inside, not sponsored, where there are 3 sections of just a few lines. So like there's a 20, and then you put, you know, 2024, and then the day. That's as much room as you get per day. After 3 years, you can look back to see how many of those 3 days were shitty. Because that's how mine's gonna look probably. It's gonna be good. Because I realized the reason I'm so inconsistent with journaling is because it's so daunting to think like I need like at least 30 minutes to get out all my thoughts, all my feelings, all the things that have been happening, all the stress I'm going through, like all that shit, right? But like here, you're forced to just like make it quick and painless, you know? So it's good. And you take like 5 minutes of your time every day. Like this is all I need. You can make it like a diary, or you can do like a gratitude situation. Like this is what I needed in my life. Thank you, Bella. I also got this thing, the Adventure Challenge Solo Edition, for my self-care days because Joey
doesn't want to do things.
Joey and I have these date night ideas cards that is basically the same concept. This is just the official book. Basically, this is all for Patreon content. So I just wanted, like, in case Joey's not around on like a Wednesday and I'm bored.
Or she leaves me.
Oh my god. His aunt, she had a baby, so she's like, we don't have time for this. So she gave us these date night ideas cards where it's like you scratch it off. It tells you like how long the date's gonna be, how much money it might cost, if you need to drive, like shit like that. Ideally for this, you have to like take a picture, like a Polaroid, stick it in there so it's cute. I didn't realize it was gonna be this big of a book, but whatever. So yeah, those are cool things that could be found on Patreon. Shameless plug to the lair, we're vampire themed. The link with all the perks is down below. Next thing is this dragon book sleeve. Look how cool. Got it from Pango. It was like $12. I got Little Scratch by Rebecca Watson. I've never even heard of this until I saw it on, I don't know what the fuck this is, until I saw it on my friend Lucy's Bookstagram. I was like, where is that quote from?
Tell me now.
She's like, yeah, it's like super quick and it's a weird format. Like, look at this. The fuck? So this should be super quick. I feel like it has some hard-hitting, like mundane moments, if that makes sense. That doesn't make sense, but to me it makes sense. I am 54 pages into Love Redesigned. This is what I'm going to be reading for the rest of this vlog. The rest of this vlog being until tomorrow morning. I think I'm going to end this vlog. If I forget in the morning, then definitely as soon as I get off of work, because I have to immediately start my layer readathon vlog. But definitely not going to finish this before the layer readathon, but at least I can give you like my initial thoughts. So today I found out Lauren Asher's Cuban. Okay, what the fuck? I shouldn't be pissed because this is my fault for assuming, right? And like a lot of people didn't know, but like I'm still pissed that I messed up my own stats for last year. Not that I do like yearly stats, but by monthly stats where I keep track of BIPOC authors. But now I know. And this is my first book this year by Lauren Asher. So from now on, we can make the change. That's just annoying. But anyway, so the Spanish in this makes sense now. Okay, there are footnote translations and I kind of hate it. Like it's so distracting, but I'm hooked with the story. It's childhood friends, and then I think they had a thing once. So I don't know if it's second chance romance. I mean, it's gotta be second chance romance, right? Because if they had a thing once and then they're gonna fall in love again. Obviously, years later, now they have like more baggage to unpack. Julian's mom is asking him to do this like project with this girl Dahlia who came back to her small town from California. Yeah, they're gonna, you know, rekindle, I guess. I really hope. I just really hope the thing I hate isn't in this. It's not gonna be in this because she has her personal things going on, but it still might be like a prominent topic that's discussed, especially because Julian's mom has very specific expectations for him and he doesn't want that. So that's good. I hope it goes the way I want it to. It's a big book, okay? It's like 519 pages. I know there are some people out there who are like, romances should never be 500 pages. I used to be that person until All Roads Lead Here. Okay, I don't mind it as long as it's good. As long as it's not cringy for 500 pages. As long as it's not cringy for 200 pages. It's one of those paperbacks that feel really fucking good. And then right here, it's like textured. So it's just like satisfying sensory wise, if that makes sense. That is all. Today was weird. It was a high pain day and I slept a lot and I went into work late. So that was my morning. We're gonna read now. What's Joey reading?
Decorative.
By David Sodergren. And you are 100 pages in?
Yeah.
Hi. I'm here to end this vlog. I also don't have my mic on, so sorry. I know, I always feel like I have to disclaim that now. I didn't get to read anything today pretty much, but I made it to page 112 of Love Redesigned, and I'm gonna continue in my Layer Readathon vlog for this weekend, so I could potentially finish this weekend. If anything, just check my Instagram and Goodreads for my final thoughts, but I have a good feeling about it. I think we've established the characters fairly well, but I still have, you know, 400 something pages. And I'm not hating it, but I also haven't gotten to a sex scene yet of any capacity. So yeah, that could change really fast, but I have a strong feeling, if it helps at all, that it's gonna be 4 stars minimum. I mean, I really enjoyed the Dreamland Billionaires series, and this is the spin-off if you didn't know, and I've been finding Easter eggs, which is so cute. I love when authors do that. I gave the fine print 3 stars and then 5 stars to the other 2 books. So I mean, if her writing has evolved, then it's pretty likely that I would give this a 4 or a 5 as well. But that's just my prediction. Again, I'll have my final review and rating on Goodreads and or Instagram and or my Layer Readathon if you're on my Patreon. And then I also forgot to mention yesterday that I actually started the audiobook for The Good, the Bad, and the Aunties. This is the 3rd and final installment in the Dial A for Aunties series. I got to page 98, so I might just try to finish this audiobook this weekend as well. I have a feeling it's gonna be like a 4-star max, maybe a low 4, maybe a high 3. Obviously, I've been with these characters for 2 other books, so I've established a good, this is so dumb, I've established a good standing with them. But no, like, I mean, I've gotten to know these characters. I love the aunties, like, they can do no wrong. I mean, they've done wrong, but like, they're just so funny. They carry the book, for sure. Main character, kind of annoying sometimes, but I can get past it. In this one, she and her husband, Nathan, go to Jakarta to hang out with the aunties and the family and whatever. There's all that going on. They spend Chinese New Year over there. This one's okay. I mean, I like that we're traveling with the characters, but this one has something carried over from the second book. If you know, you know. And I wasn't too big of a fan of that, so that's why I'm saying either a 3 or a low 4, but I think I'd enjoy it maybe more than the second one, which I gave a 3 because I'm so used to being around these characters. Okay, so in this vlog, I read a lot of books just on Wednesday alone. I finished That Time I Got Drunk and Yeeted a Love Potion at a Werewolf, gave it 2 stars. If You'll Have Me, I gave it 4 stars. A Bump in Boo Hale, gave 2 stars. The Prince and the Dressmaker, I gave 5 stars. and A Curious Beginning I gave 4 stars. Did I even review The Prince and the Dressmaker? I can't remember. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. All of them I finished on Wednesday, but at least I was able to give you thoughts on 2 more books, just not complete thoughts. So 5 books in 4 days. Kept it light and fluffy. I feel accomplished. I'm always happy when I choose a theme and stick with it, because that is pretty rare on this channel. It's Friday. I have to end this and immediately start my Layer readathon. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. If you made it to the end of this video, put a dress emoji in the comments down below to represent the Prince and the Dressmaker. Again, thank you for watching. Hope you had a vampy day. Don't forget to do some self-care, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!